Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here and well, the next Hearthstone expansion has been announced, Murder at Castle Nathria. Murder at Castle Nathria will launch worldwide on August 2nd with 135 new collectible cards. Okay, so there was a lot of speculation that once we knew that, hey, reveals are going to start today, this is quite early, it's still June, that the new expansion would launch earlier than before. But it is in fact coming on August 2nd, no July launch for the expansion. So there's quite a long wait here actually. And that is also visible in the card reveal schedule. Right now we're here at 27 June. Alright, those reveals are done, and the only other reveal this week is on 1st of July when there's a special stream from Play Hearthstone. And that's all for this week. And next week, okay, there's something on 4th of July, 5th of July, 6th of July, 8th of July, but not a ton of reveals next week either. The reveals only pick up pace on the 11th of July. And from there it's going to be busy 10 days, 11th of July to 20th of July, and then finally a final, I guess some kind of reveal stream or something, on 23rd of July. So all the cards will have been revealed more than a week before the expansion launches. And today we got the first taste of the new expansion, the first cards, the mechanics and stuff. So 10 suspicious suspects. Sire Denetrius had a lot of enemies, and it just so happens that 10 of them were under his roof at the time of his demise. Each class will have a legendary minion that is a prime suspect in Sire Denetrius' murder. They all have the means and the motive, but it's up to you and Murloc Holmes to determine who is guilty. So Murloc Holmes, 3 mana 3/4 Murloc, Battlecry sold 3 clues about your opponent's cards to get copies of them. Alright. Baroness Vashi, 4 mana 3/6 Naga. If this would transform into a minion, summon that minion instead. Hexproof. Okay. And then I think this warrior card is actually pretty hilarious. Brings me some of those King Mosh vibes. Decimator Olgra, 6 mana 3/7. Battlecry gain +1/+1 for each damaged minion, then attack all enemies. This is actually going to be pretty good at wiping some token boards, for example, so okay. Out of these 3, I think Decimator Olgra is the one that I look forward to the most. Murloc Holmes and Baroness Vashi are maybe just a little bit weird. And as for Baroness Vashi, I'm very afraid that is not just hexproof, that might also be some evolve stuff. Anyway, there's also a new keyword, Infuse. Anima, drawn from wayward souls, powers all of the Shadowlands, and those who consume it. Cards with the Infuse keyword sit in your hand and absorb anima from your friendly minions as they die. After a specified number of friendly minions die while the Infuse card is in your hand, the Infuse card transforms into a more powerful version. Infuse your cards to unlock their full power. So, okay, this kind of makes you want to play stuff like token decks, so that you can get tokens out there. Can this make token decks stronger? Token decks have usually only been strong if you have been able to buff the health and attack of those tokens. Can this somehow replace some of that? But then again, you also need to have card draw, so that you will have those cards in hand. Otherwise, if you draw it and all your tokens are already dead, then it doesn't do anything. And we have a couple of samples of Infuse cards, Draw of Shadows, Draw a Spell, Infuse 2, add a temporary copy of it to your hand. Okay, very roguish. And then Priest of the Deceased, a 2 mana 2/3 with Taunt. Infuse 3, gain +2/+2, so if 3 friendly minions die while the Priest is in your hand, then it's going to be a 2 mana 4/5 with Taunt. Okay. And we also have a new card type coming to Hearthstone. New card type, Locations. Castle Nathria is like no place Hearthstone has ever been before. Explore the castle grounds through the all-new Location card type. Locations are played onto the battlefield for an initial cost, and then have an ability that can be activated for free on your turns, each time for a powerful effect. Each activation costs 1 durability and has 1 turn cooldown. So the way these work is that you pay the cost, like these are both 1 mana cards, you play them like you would play a minion, and they take up a spot on the board. They take up a minion slot. You can't have 7 minions anymore after you have played a location. The location is going to stay there, you can use it on the turn you play it, and using it doesn't cost extra mana. And every time you use it, there's 1 turn cooldown, you can't use it on your following turn, and then you can use it on the turn after that again. And finally, a couple more cards. There's a Suspicious Usher, a priest minion, 1 mana 1/3, Battlecry, discover a legendary minion. If your opponent guesses your choice, they get a copy. So the way this works is that you first get the discover interface, and you will choose one, and you will get that into your hand. And the next time your opponent's turn begins, they will get the discover interface as well, with the same options. And then if they guess correctly what you just picked, then they will get a copy. So if later in the game you play the Usher, and you choose a legendary and you play it immediately, then your opponent will have a pretty easy time guessing what you just chose. Okay, and then a card that I'm really afraid of in combination with Voyage as well. Primordial Wave, 3 mana. Transform enemy minions into one that costs 1 less, and friendly minions into ones that cost 1 more. Nature spell. Yeah, like, was Evolve Shaman the deck that we all wanted to have? Like, is this the messaging that you want to give? Hey, we have a new expansion coming. It's going to have Evolve Shaman in it. Is that like the punchline? That's like everyone gets all excited. Oh my goodness, Evolve Shaman. That's the best thing since sliced bread. I really want to play Evolve Shaman right now. Maybe it is. I mean, Standard Hearthstone has moved into that direction. I'm just old. And I know somebody else who's old, and that one is Prince Renatal. And Prince Renatal is a login reward, and it's available right now. Just log into the game and start playing control decks. Prince Renatal, 3 mana 3/4. Your deck size and starting health are 40. Yep, 40 health in exchange for having to play a 40 card deck, which means of course that your deck is going to be less consistent than if it was a 30 card deck. But yeah, that is quite a control or combo deck card right there. We'll see if any of them have the defenses to really make good use of it, but oh boy, starting health 40, that's something different. Finally, the pre-order packages are now available. Murder at Castle Nathria Standard Bundle and Murder at Castle Nathria Mega Bundle. Not much has changed with this, okay, 60 packs, 80 packs, 5 golden packs, random legendaries or random golden legendaries. You get a Denatrius hero skin from the Mega Bundle. Okay, that's pretty sweet. That's actually a good looking warrior skin. There's a card pack. Mega Bundle gives you 10 mercenaries packs. Okay, I'm not sure how many people are going to buy that bundle for the mercenaries packs, but alright. Then Mega Bundle is going to give you a Battlegrounds board, Sandy Shores. And what Mega Bundle is not giving you is Battlegrounds perks. The current Battlegrounds perks are being extended until the end of the Battlegrounds season. They will not last until the start of the next expansion, and Blizzard has said that they're working on something different for Battlegrounds perks. So Battlegrounds monetization being separated from the Mega Bundle, mercenaries being brought in as a perk is not maybe the upside that Blizzard was hoping for. And we'll see whether this affects Mega Bundle sales and in which way. Like, you're going to get a Battlegrounds board, but is that really a replacement for perks? A cosmetic instead of something that's super useful in the game. But of course we don't know yet how they're going to change the entire Battlegrounds perk system, but we'll see about that in due time. Anyway, that's all we know about Murder at Castle Nathria at this point, and August 2nd the expansion is coming, and reveals are a little slow to get started. From the 11th until 20th is when they are coming in hot, so a lot more to report at that point. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and check out my Twitch channel.